Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is a great day to have a great day. Hope everyone's having an awesome morning so far. Let's cheers. Day, good fortune, good health. It's cold outside and it is like 9:20 and it's already been a crazy day. I had a client scheduled for this morning, and I get to her house, and the way that she has it set up is she has like a security lockbox in her backyard, and she gave me the code for it, for the key, and nothing would work. She's like, you could just break through the back door, and I'm like, no. And then I had another client scheduled, and she has a lockbox in the back. And I have the code for her house. So I get the key, go to the front door because she's working, and I'm like, I unlocked the hand part and it's jiggling, so it's good to go. And normally that's the only thing that you have to unlock. And so I unlocked it, tried to open the door, and I was like, why is the deadbolt locked? So the deadbolt is locked. And I put the key in to unlock the deadbolt, but putting it in, you had to like shove it in. And then I was like, that's not normal. And it wouldn't turn either way. And I was like, oh no, maybe she changed the deadbolt. And I was like, why would the deadbolt be locked if she's not home? That doesn't even make sense, because that's never been a thing. And in order to lock it, you'd have to have a key that could turn it. So I wonder if she replaced deadbolt and now there's two keys that go to the front door. I don't know, but I just sent her a message and I was like, hey, I can't get in. So we're probably gonna have to head back later, which is totally fine. So this morning we are doing other work, and then we have two appointments later today. One of them we have been waiting for months to get, so I'm really, really excited. And a lot of people have been saying that this appointment is going to make such a big difference, and I am not doubting, but I don't have high hopes. So there's that. The other appointment is a regular appointment for Lucas, and it's gonna be great. Tired, which doesn't make sense because I slept so long last night. I went to bed early. I slept in late because Lucas slept in late. So there's no reason why I should be tired, but I'm exhausted. I think maybe I overslept. Maybe that's the issue, but that's okay. So we're gonna go do some work right now. We gotta stop by the bank. I have to finish up taxes for the business. That's no fun. So when I started the business, I was like, yeah, I'll just keep all my receipts and everything. And I was doing so much research on who to have for like a tax consultant, or like a business manager, that I was like, they're gonna take care of this. That's fine. I don't have to, but I was doing so much research. I spent so much time looking for this perfect person. Well, perfect, relatively, person to be such a great addition to the team that it took a lot more time than I thought. And so it's my own fault, and I take responsibility for that. But I now am having to go in and do all the receipts and all the paperwork by myself, which is fine. Good news is I have a tax team for next year, so I won't have to do it next year. But because I was looking for somebody for so long, I wasn't like inputting anything, like in the spreadsheets or in the books. And so here we are, and I have to go one by one by one and enter every single thing for the whole year. So it's just taken a lot longer than I would have liked it to, but that's okay. I'm very thankful. Go ahead, buddy. I'm very thankful that I've been able to open this business and be able to support my family, while still making sure Lucas gets everything that he needs and go to all of his gazillion appointments, because with everything that's been going on, there's no way that I would have been able to work a regular 9-to-5 job. So it's a little disheartening sometimes. I'm like, man, like, how nice would it be to just go to work, come home, be done? Sometimes it sounds a lot nicer than what I'm doing. But I gotta give myself credit, and I haven't for the longest time. Like, I've always said, like, yeah, I run my own cleaning business, blah, blah, blah. And, like, it hasn't been this big deal. But, like, I did that. I created that. I have, on my own, by myself, created financial means alone to take care of my son from the ground up. And I kick butt, okay? Just learning to give myself grace and give myself credit. And it's a lot harder than just saying, like, oh, just give yourself some grace and give yourself some credit. It's a lot harder than that. But I did that. And I am so grateful and so thankful and very appreciative of everybody that has been supportive, because a lot of people haven't been. Like, when I told people, I have a whole list in my phone of all the businesses that I'm going to open, and anything in my life that I have either found an issue in, ran into an issue, needed help and didn't know where to go, needed help and didn't have anyone to help me with, I would like to open and create a business for. And so I really just want to create generational wealth and be able to give back and to help people who need it, but don't know where to go, don't know who to talk to, they're not getting help other places, stuff like that. And so there's a whole list in my phone of all these different businesses. And when I first had this idea, when everything happened with Lucas and he was in the hospital and they found the cyst, and we were basically living between Mary Bridge and Seattle Children's for like 8 months, I was like, man, I need something for me. I need to do something more. And that's when I had the idea of starting the business. And the plan wasn't to open it for like another 2 years, but I was like, I need something for me, and I need something now. I need something more. Being a stay-at-home mom is great. It's really, really hard. And people don't give stay-at-home moms enough credit. I love my son more than anything. I would do absolutely anything for him. It was not placed in my heart to be a stay-at-home mom. And I was a stay-at-home mom with him for about 2 years. And that grew my relationship with him so massively. And it was awesome. We had great times. We got to do all these fun things, and it was a really good time in my life. And it was hard. It was really hard, really stressful, no breaks. It was a struggle, but it was a blessing. And so I opened the business 2 years sooner than I had planned to. But when I started telling everybody what I wanted to do, they were like, there's no way, like, that's a dumb idea. You're never going to make that happen. And so it was just a lot of negativity surrounding that. And when you hear negative stuff every day, all day long, you kind of start to believe it. So I started doubting myself, and I was like, am I ready for this? Can I actually do this? I don't know. But I told myself, I was like, I don't want to take out a loan. That's gonna mess everything up. And so I just worked my butt off and opened a business. And I did it on my own, by myself. And would I have loved to have help? Absolutely. But it's hard because I don't want to say like it's hard to do something when nobody believes in you, but it's not that exactly. It's hard to do something when people believe in you, but what you're trying to do seems so far-fetched and so out of reach because there's so much that goes into that. So it seems not impossible, but very difficult. You want to do this? Yikes. You want to do it without a loan too? Yikes. You're going to do it on your own? That's the trifecta of recipe for disaster. And so I did it. I opened it. I did it all by myself. I got all my licenses, and here we are a year later, and we're rocking and rolling and kicking. And we have had some stuff happen within the last, I would say, 6 months that has really put everything to a halt with the business, because I have stuff going on in my life. And what's going on in my life for me, but also what affects Lucas, is going to trump anything else. I was going to hire on 4 people last year, but my group of people were like, it's not a great idea. It's a great idea to hire people on, but it's not a great idea to do it so late in the year. Because that's so much extra paperwork, so much extra stuff that you have to get in for taxes and file for and blah, 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 blah. So it would make more sense to wait until next year. And I really trust the people that I am working with. And so didn't hire anybody on. But I will be hiring people on this year. But because there's been so much going on in my life for the past 6 months, I had to go from like 26 clients, and I had to let go of a lot of clients. For various reasons. Whether it was they felt like they needed a cleaner, but they didn't really need a cleaner. I am not the kind of person where I am going to be like, well, you don't really need a cleaner. But yeah, just pay me hundreds of dollars to clean nothing. I'm not gonna waste my time. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but a lot of people would be like, yeah, you don't need a house cleaner, but let me come clean your house. And so they are there, and they're just literally doing nothing. And then people are paying this person hundreds of dollars to do nothing but stand in their house with a dusting thing and just pretend you're dusting. And so, like, not anything against people that do that. I just believe that that is wrong, and I don't want that. Like, that's not honest money. It's, you're gonna pay me hundreds of dollars for me to stand in your house and do nothing. Does that sound great? that cool, but that's not for me. So there's that. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I just got so heated to go into that. Hiring people on. Oh, yeah. So they were like, let's just wait until next year to hire people on. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. And so there's been a lot of stuff going on in my life the past 6 months. I've had to drop clients. And I think I now have five. So I've dropped down 20 to 25 clients because I've had stuff going on in my personal life. So nothing will ever become first above family, ever. Family is way too important to me. If you don't have family, what do you have? It's kind of like your health. If you don't have your health, what do you have? Your health, your family, God, love. If you don't have your family, you have nothing. And that's a big statement. But your family doesn't just consist of your family. Your family can consist of friends and close people and animals, I guess. But for me, God, family. So, yeah, it's been wild. It's been a wild couple of months. There's been a lot going on. A lot of crazy, and I am so thankful for this appointment today. Lucas and I are going to be going to it a little bit later. And I am just hoping and praying that things go well. My biggest fear with this appointment was that something was going to happen and they were going to have to reschedule. But in rescheduling it, the waiting period is months. Like, it would be 3 or 4 months out again. And we've been waiting on this appointment for like a year. So, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous. I feel like I'm going to throw up about it. The appointment is at 2:30, and so I'm just nervous. So until like 2 o'clock, I'm going to be nervous, waiting to get a phone call that is going to say, oh, I'm so sorry, like, we're going to have to reschedule. But hoping, praying that does not happen. We're going to go to the appointment. It's going to be great. We're going to get good news, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not worrying about it, though. It's fine. I'm going to give it to God. Everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. I do truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and everything happens in the exact moment that it's supposed to happen in. And it's not, worrying about it is not going to fix it. It's not going to change anything that's going to happen. So we can have a little bit of worry, a little bit of anxiety, but that's not going to help, nor is it going to change things. So this is the other thing I'm doing in therapy. We're going to acknowledge your feelings, and then we're going to move past it. So I'm acknowledging that I am anxious about it because I don't want it to be canceled or rescheduled. And now that I've acknowledged my feelings, we are going to move past it and have hope. So everything's going to go great. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be such a great day. This is a long video, but I hope everybody has such a great day today. Drink your water. Don't forget to drink your water and stay hydrated. Call a family member today. Check in on them. Just, hey mom, hey dad, hey aunt, uncle. Just calling to tell you that I love you and I hope you have a great day. That's it. That's all you have to do. You would be surprised at the reactions that you would get from that phone call. It's really heartwarming. So, we are at Costco right now, waiting for them to open. I'm so excited for this appointment. But have a great day. I hope work goes great. If you're not working, try to get one thing done that's on your to-do list. Not everything. Just pick one thing. And if you get that one thing done and you complete it, high five. So I will check in with you guys soon, and I will let you know how the appointment goes. But I hope everybody has such an awesome, awesome day.